Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market opens up here in about 2 minutes. Very quickly, when I say live, what I mean is that this is a situation where I'm recording myself, seeing the information, seeing the data in real time. In other words, I don't know what's coming next, as opposed to having already recorded everything and now coming back and explaining what's already happened. So this is not a trade recap. This is not some sort of post commentary. I literally don't know what's coming next. So in other words, if you just want a raw, nitty-gritty, unscripted look into what it's like to be a day trader, how day trading can play out, then this will be a video for you. So I will be watching, I think, and I say I think because who knows, you never know what could change in the last minute, but nvax out of the opening gates, and I am going to be bearish bias, meaning potentially trying to make money from the short side, meaning I want to see the price go down. So for a beginner, yes, believe it or not, you can make money when prices are going down. That is known in shorting. That is known as, being short a stock. So that's what I'll be looking to do. I took a just small little trade earlier this morning. Didn't play it very well on RELI, but just goes to show that you don't have to play things perfectly, but you can still make some money on it. So I'm actually technically starting up the day $38, but in my mind, I'm basically starting at zero here. But I will pause for now, and I'll be back at the open. All right, the market's just open. I'd use, or what you're seeing, I use multiple time frames, but those are off screen. But what you see here on screen right there is a 1 minute candlestick, meaning that candlestick, as it's called, will move around for 1 minute, and then the next candle will start to move around for 1 minute. And we'll see how things play out. I do have charts on my other monitors, so I'm just scanning the markets here. Well, and right now, just dropping straight down, so not a whole lot I can do on this one right now. As I always say, and some of you give me a hard time about it, which is funny because it's true. If you do hear typing, you're not hearing things. That's just me making alerts in my private community that I offer. But let's see. Now, if this thing wants to bounce up a little bit, that would be good. I'd like to see that, which it is starting to bounce up, so that's good. Because from the short side, if prices are going up, that is bad. So had I chased the price down and shorted down around that area, right now I'd be in a painful situation. But now it's bouncing back upwards, so we'll see if a setup does or not come about. But I will pause for now, and I'll look around. And like I said, if a setup comes along, then I will get the video rolling. All right, pretty crazy movement here. Had 195.50 mapped out ahead of time, and now the price is right up around that area, so I'm very curious about it. So we'll see how it behaves up around this general area of the chart. But that was a crazy move there. Broke to lows and then just shot right back up. Okay, I'll go ahead and pause. Just wanted to give you a quick update on that one. Okay, like MRNA here, watching 276, in at 276. Looking for 274 minimum. What? It gave me 7 shares of my 200 that I wanted. There we go. Okay. Why am I not getting out at? Oh, because the spreads are so big. Still have 50 shares left. But yeah, the spreads are so big on this thing that see if we can get the break at 273 now. Wow, I can't even get that out with the spread. There we go. Okay. Well, this one is bonkers because, again, these spreads are so massive on it. So just scaling out slowly now. I'm not going to make a ton of money on the rest of these, but that's essentially besides the point now, because I got what I needed from a risk reward standpoint, and now all of this is just gravy on top. So again, got what I needed from, you know, what I was risking and all, you know, from the, I'm not going to bore you with the risk reward analysis and all that, but well, not bored you, but I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. But again, I fully realize with 15 shares left, well, geez, Clay, you're not going to make a whole lot. But no, this is all just, this is gravy on top, because I already got what I needed for the entire trade plan to make sense. So at this point, I don't care about making a lot, because I've already made what I needed to as far as the trade plan and the strategy is concerned. So now this is simply just, and what I'm going to do here is, if this goes up over 274, I'll get out of my remaining position. So right now I'm in a stress-free spot. It's not if I make money, it's, hey, how much money am I going to make? And that's a good spot to be in. Talk about a good stress to have. Hey, I don't. The only thing I don't know right now is, hey, how much money am I going to make? I mean, that is a fantastic, fantastic spot to be in. Would love to see this thing work its way down to 270. What is that low? All right, so 269 seems like a very, let me just bring it over because I'm looking at the 5 minute. So I can see 269 price coming down there and bouncing off that level based on the 5 minute here. So got to think that 270 is more than realistic. So I'd like to try to get that for a next potential profit lock area. Take off another position, or a portion of the position, I should say. 270.50 being relatively stubborn right now. All right, 270.50. And I'm just watching this number. So I want to see that the lower that number goes, the better. Took off another 5, just because maybe this thing is about to bounce her, and if it does, then I'd take off a little bit more down around this area. But just watching 270.50 now, and also looking around the market for potentially other trades. And on that note, I've given this thing plenty of time to break down. So I'm going to pull out there for $569. So very, very nice trade there. And now maybe it's not going to break down, but even if it does, that's okay. NVAX, that one actually turned out to be so 191. 90. I'm not sure how I feel about. Granted, MRNA didn't have a whole. How much volume did MRNA have? Yeah, basically the same. So that was a relatively low volume trade, but I just like that setup there. And just if you're wondering, hey Clay, how does your chat room work? You know, I know you offer this community. How does all that work? Well, right there you can see. Maybe you heard me. You know, I cracked the joke earlier, but I typed that up before I even took that trade. MRNA 276 flush point, and where's my entry at? Right there at 276.03. Now, does that mean that every single member took the trade? And is that the idea that everybody just follows what I'm doing? Absolutely not. We're all independent thinkers. The idea here is, hey, you know, iron sharpens iron. We're not a bunch of sheep. It's not a bunch of sheep. It's a pack of wolves, right? And the wolves are like, hey, you know what? I see some opportunity over here, but do you agree with it? And if you don't agree with it, that's fine. So that's what I did there. I threw out 276. Does that mean every single member agreed with it? No, I could see some members saying, no, Clay, I think it's 275. No, Clay, I think it's 277. I think it's 276.50. And that's great. That's people thinking for themselves. Maybe some people are like, yeah, no, I see that. I see and I agree, but that just doesn't fit my personal trading strategy. Well, in that situation, fantastic. That's okay. So it's not, you know, the community is not based on the idea of everybody just blindly follow me or blindly follow anybody. It's, hey, here's a level. Does it fit your strategy? Do you agree with the level? If it does, then hey, do with it what you want. If it doesn't, no problem. Just keep on trading. And as it broke down, I was thinking about actually taking that trade there because that was a well-established, but I glanced off screen and that was all true. But so that's, if you're wondering, there we go. There's a real life example. Everybody had the same exact opportunity as me. So let's see, 194, 191, 3. So if I risked, so if I took 50, that'd be 150. Yeah, that'd still be a decent day. Right now, I'm just, because I don't want to go red now. I'm up $600. So I'm just calculating in my head, all right, if I do take another trade and I'm wrong, which is what I'm focused on. What if I'm wrong? If I'm wrong, how much is that going to cost me? See, MRNA is getting hammered to the downside right now. And usually these ones kind of like to trade together. But today that's just not the case. Look at MRNA go. Yeah. Too busy talking to have taken that one. Whoops. But let's see if MRNA maybe wants to trail below it. So again, at this point, even if I'm wrong on this trade, it's not going to wipe away my gains. In at 197. So looking for this thing, or did I say 191? Looking for this thing to come down here. And pick up some downwards momentum. So again, my main thing is what happens if I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, I'll still be green. See if this thing wants to, like I said, get moving here. Taking off some size because I really thought it would break. So this was more so a get out or break down and go, or I need to just get out. And now it's starting to go. So do we have maybe a lack of patience? But it's hard, right? Because I love the setup. You know, the setup being, all right, I think if it breaks here, it's going to get going. It's going to get going like quick. And that's cool to say, but quick is just a word, right? So does quick mean you're going to give it 3 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds? So again, I love the strategy. I use it when I see other people using it. I think it's a great strategy. You know, the breakout or I got to get out, or breakdown or I got to get out. And it's easy to say, all right, this thing either needs a breakdown or I got to get out like pretty quick. Well, yeah, pretty quick. And as you just saw right there, I didn't define it accurately, right? Had I given it another 3 or 4 seconds, it would have been a great trade. But my definition of quick was the wrong definition. And therein lies, I'm kind of glad that happened because that illustrates why trading is tricky, right? Because quick, yeah, everybody knows what quick means, but in a trading sense, you need to define it from like literally a time perspective. Well, how much time are you going to give it? And I got that wrong. So I was right. This thing was going to break down. This thing was going to, break through and then move relatively quickly. But my definition of quickly was just not right, and that's just kind of how it goes. But it is 9:44 a.m., so I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. I do what's called the be done in 30 approach, which means on average, I want to be done with my trading after right around 30 minutes every day, because for me, this is a side hustle, and I know for those of you've heard me say this before, but there's always new people watching. They're wondering, because it's a good question, why are you done? The market's only been open 15 minutes. Because I don't do this for the money per se. I do it for the money as a stream of income, but I don't do it to like maximize money, because at this point in my life, as a father of 5 kids, I want time. That's what I'm truly after, the freedom of time. And if I can be done on average after 30 minutes and put $600 in my pocket, I am definitely more than happy. I'm more than grateful for that. And I will move on with my day. It just allows me to spend time with my family, work on my real estate stuff, work on the teaching business at claytrader.com. And not that I don't love to do this, because I do love to trade, but I love to do all those other things too. Like I said, you can do all those and you can be very picky. Look at this thing go. Oh, classic example. It's cool to say words, but you have to define the words. And sometimes you can use the right words, but if you define them wrong, you're still going to lose out. But, that's funny. Yeah, sick, twisted way. I'm glad you caught it, or just to show. Because, yeah, I did very well in that one trade, but hey, here you go. Here's one where I had a screw up, but that's just the way the market plays out at times. But overall, so yes, that's why I'm calling it good, because I'm here for the freedom of time. And if I can average 30 minutes a day, and like I said, if I'm putting right around $600 in my pocket, or really any amount, then that's well worth it to me. So now, as far as these live trade videos are concerned, if you enjoy them, if you want me to continue to make them, and for those of you that wonder, hey Clay, how do I join your group? Give me a second. I'll show you here that in just a second. But if you like these live trade videos, they're not easy to make. I did miss that trade on MRNA because I'm trying to explain things. And I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming the video, because it's my choice to make the video. So I'm blaming myself. All I'm saying is that's an example of why it's very difficult to make these videos and why I don't do them every day, because they are truly live. I have to think about my trades. I have to scan for trades. I have to think about the trade plans. I have to talk to you. I have to make alerts in the community. There's a lot of stuff going on. So the point being, if you enjoy these live trade videos, if you would like for me to continue to make them, then do two things for me. Hit that like button, leave a simple comment, say hi, give me a smiley face emoji. But those two things go a long way in communicating to me that you enjoy the videos. And as long as I know people are enjoying, then I will continue to make them. If you are interested in that private community that you saw me give an example of, then all you got to do is go to claytrader.com/team. It's $99, and that's not per month. That's for 3 months worth of time. So $99 gives you 3 months access, which breaks down to $8.25 per week. And as I always say, I'm more than confident that over the time span of a week, you're going to get at least $8.25 of value. So you can go there and get signed up if you want. And like I said, if you enjoy these videos, please hit that like button and leave a simple comment below. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Take care. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.